How do I word this? My brain's not working. I want to say like Happy New Year's Eve, but Happy
Happy Hockey
New Hockey
Eve.
Eve. Yeah, Happy New Hockey Season Eve. What the heck?
Happy Christmas Eve Eve.
Yeah, like no, but if this is out on Monday,
No,
it'd be Eve.
I'm just
Now it's Eve.
quoting Phoebe Buffay.
But yes, my brain was like, how do I say hockey season and Happy New Year at the
Happy
same
Hockey
time?
Eve.
Yeah, that's better. We don't need the season. We all know that's happening.
Preseason was insane.
Happy Hockey Eve.
As someone who didn't even watch it, I feel like the amount of things that have occurred.
I'd like to know specifically why both teams in Florida felt the need to rack up 500 penalty minutes in 2 games that mean nothing.
In a preseason, like,
That absolutely mean nothing. Like, okay, but also
I
why? I have lots of questions,
have no
like usual.
idea.
Um, but yeah, we're almost there. We are there, basically.
Our brains still aren't working, so apologies. We did the Eastern Conference, a little bit of a preview last week. This one's going to be shorter because there's less to talk about on the West.
I'm so sorry to the Western Conference. Like,
But
we love you guys, but some like half of the conference is either really good or like not good at all. There's no in between
yep.
teams, and I'm really sorry to you guys.
So if you
But
want the Eastern preview, that's last week's episode that didn't go up on Monday, it went up on Friday. So sorry.
we know nothing. We saw nothing.
And then this one's going up the day before hockey season starts. So if you're listening to it, happy Hockey Eve. If you're listening to it on Tuesday, happy Hockey Day. If you're listening to it
Woo!
on Wednesday, why are you so late? I'm kidding. I'm so
Or
kidding.
valid, I was gonna say. You might have not realized hockey was starting until literally Tuesday. So if that's the case, we're still happy you're here
Yeah,
because that's also
obviously.
us 95% of the time. So
Yes. Just making a joke, just making a jokey joke. So yeah, we're gonna do the Western Conference. I feel dead inside. Brianna has plans. This is gonna be a bit more of a speed run of an episode. So let's roll the intro.
hmm
What's going on with Luke and the
Is
Devils?
Tulane retiring soon?
What book is that?
Did you see the new Kraken jersey?
Three-peat?
Was that the goal of the year?
16 million?
Who's gonna win the Norris
The Isles are
Trophy?
having fun again?
Did you read the new Elsie Silver novel?
Will the Sabres ever make the
Did anyone beat
playoffs?
Ovi's
Give
record?
me a new book rec.
Who got traded?
Will Matthews bounce
Did
back?
Tampa get back on top?
This is Read Between the Blue Lines,
A hockey podcast.
where our brains are filled with endless stat lines
Rosters.
and a list of books to read,
Tune in every Monday for a deep dive in the game we love.
and the books we can't shut up about. Also, again, for those of you who don't like me, but you listen for Brianna, you should listen to this episode because I think she's going to
I
talk
feel
more.
like there are nobody like where are you getting that from? Next
What do you
next thing I
mean?
know, Mackenzie's gonna like run a poll and be like, "Who do you listen to the podcast for?"
I
I
should.
don't want the receipts. I feel like nobody thinks that way. It's the package deal. There's two
I
of us.
I think there are definitely people who don't like me, and that is okay.
Yep.
Um,
Like, who has said that to you? That to be like, yeah, somebody listens to the podcast, not for me.
no one. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, like, there's no science. We can't back that up.
No, but again, I'm the bitch. We've discussed this. So like in my head, I'm like, if someone wasn't going to like the podcast for some reason, it
It's
would
gonna be
be
because of
me.
you.
Can I
I
t
find that hard to believe.
so not jumping into it, but jumping into it. The points leader for the Winnipeg Jets is Kyle Connor, and there's a
No,
typo in one of it. So it says Kyle, and my brain went to like Kyle, like the like
please. I just deleted it. It threw me off. That was from like last week, and I was just
I know.
speeding through them.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
I thought it was
Okay.
funny. I'm like, hello, lovely.
That's gonna be like our new Capri Sun. We're gonna have like multiple. We're gonna have a list of things.
Speaking of, I am drinking a Capri Sun.
What flavor? Is it strawberry kiwi?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the only one that we had left from like a
I was gonna
an
say I don't
outing we
really
had the other day.
know if I have a favorite
I think
Capri Sun
Pacific
flavor.
Cooler and Fruit Punch are my favorites.
What's the tropical one? Is there a tropical one?
I believe so. It's
I
like
think
orange.
that's the one I
Tropical
use. Punch?
Sunshine.
No. Something. One of those is the one I usually get.
It might be downstairs. We
I
just got a
think.
whole new box of them because our like homecoming was yesterday, so I think we got them for like the tailgate.
Oh, fun.
I don't know, I didn't go.
Do you have enough? Oh my God, you know what I want
Yes.
for any well, we'll get to this because this team is in this conference.
Okay.
Um this happened after like we recorded the East, and again, not relevant in the East, but Kirill Kaprizov did sign his contract extension.
So did Luke Hughes. So did Luke
Yeah,
Hughes.
Luke Hughes, which a lot of people we have like no RFAs left. All of them have gotten something, and a lot of contract extensions have been signed in the last couple of days. But most notably, I almost call him Capri Sun. Kaprizov and the youngest Hughes, yes, have deals and have money again, jobs. Um, but my brain literally went, I want to figure out, and this is, I'm bad at math, but how many Capri Suns, like Capri Sun boxes you could buy with $168 million dollars or whatever it is.
How much is a box of Capri Sun?
Not, I was gonna, is it 168? I want to make sure I have the number right.
Okay.
Hold on,
So
hold
a
on.
box of 10 pouches, it is 168.
Yeah.
Um, a box of Capri Sun at the Target near me is 369.
No, it's 130. Why does it say 136? Hold on.
What's
I'm
his
making sure this is
17
8 by
by 8?
17. Yeah, it's
Oh, it is
136.
136.
I don't
Wow,
know
neither
where
of
I
us.
just flipped that, I guess. Anyway,
Wait,
okay. So still
136
million.
million dollars. And then do I divide it by
How much a box of
Capri Sun? All
Capri
right, so
Sun is?
divided by 3.69.
It's got to be like
You can buy 36,856,368.6 boxes of Capri Sun if we did that correctly.
oh my God. How do we send that to
Which
Minnesota?
is,
Can we just get
which by the way
boxes?
is the like that's 10 pouches. So then you can get
That's like 36 million times 10, right?
368 million
Oh
plus
my.
boxes of Capri Sun.
Single boxes,
Single, no,
single.
pouches of Capri Sun, sorry.
Wait, we're telling you the important news on here. I don't care. You want to
Wait, so
know
then
that
how many
Capri
days would
Sun,
it take you to finish that? Wait, oh
if
shit,
you
it went
drink,
away. It went away. Fuck,
oh,
fuck,
like if you
fuck.
drink one a day,
Where is
so
my
you divide that
history?
by 365.
Divide by 365.
I'm gonna say like
So it would last, if you had one a day, it would last you,
50 years. I don't know. I'm
wait.
guessing.
So if I'm dividing it by 365, that would give us the amount of days that it would last you, right?
Yeah, because there's 365 days in a year, not
So it would
including the leap
last
year.
you 1,009,763 days.
Hold on. What
I
is it?
think.
One
Yeah.
million.
9,763 days.
So 1963 days in years.
No,
Hold on.
1,009,
Oh wait. Haha.
763.
1009. 1000. Well, 1009. What?
763.
763 days in years. That is 2,766 years.
If you have
If
one a
that
day.
math is correct, that's
I
how
don't think it
long.
is.
I was just curious. You said the Capri Sun. I was like, oh my God, I wonder how many. You know how people always do that? We're like, how many of this can you buy with this person's contract? It's like, how many Capri Suns could Kirill Kaprizov buy
So
with this
many.
money?
So many.
Lots of Capri Suns. Anyway, tangent over, in case you were wondering. That
The tangents are never
I
over.
know, but that
Don't
was a funny
promise
way to. That
things
was
you
kind of a
can't.
funny way to open it, in a way.
Um, so instead of focusing on the wild, we're
Circle
gonna
back.
circle back.
We'll come
Do
back
you
to them.
do you want to do the Pacific first since they're
Sure. Sorry again. So
less
sorry. The
entertaining?
Pacific. They are so boring. They are like the Metro to me sometimes. Um. Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay. First and foremost, everybody's favorite team, in parentheses, not. The Vegas Golden Knights won the Pacific last year. Are we surprised? No. The biggest thing they did in the offseason, again, of course, you should all, I don't want to say you should all know this, but if you don't know this, I don't know where you've been.
If you watch hockey and you're not new to
Yes,
it,
you know this. Yeah. Mitch Marner is now a Vegas Golden Knight. They paid him to what is he'll be getting paid $12 million a year for the next 8 years, 6 years.
which is ridiculous.
I can't do math. I don't remember, but it's a long time, and he gets paid $12 million. Jack Eichel's up for an extension. Currently, he has not signed that extension, so that's something else to keep an eye on. Um, yeah, they lost last year to the Oilers in round two. I don't have a whole lot to say about them. They are the Golden Knights. they, they're all. Although I cannot believe I was watching the Avs preseason game the other day and they were playing them, and they're going into season 8.
What?
Yeah, I literally was like, "Excuse me?" Like literally, this is their 8th season in the league. I feel like I'm
That
old.
feels so wrong.
It's like it's longer or like it's too
Like it's
long.
shorter. That
No,
feels too
it's their
long.
first season was 17, 18.
Yeah,
Because
that
they,
feels too long.
I
I
know.
feel like they no. Can we kill them and reset?
I don't think they. Sorry, that was the
Obviously, I
cat.
don't mean the players. I mean the
The
franchise.
franchise itself, we don't need them. I just was like, what do you mean 8 years? That feels like it's been.
Bring the Coyotes back.
I know, Rip.
Leave Utah in place.
Just move
Just get
Vegas to Arizona.
yeah.
Sorry. We'll get
Also,
to a
I'd like
new.
to note that a lot of my hatred for the Knights is mostly just because it's funny. Um,
True.
I don't have like a genuine, well, I might have a genuine reason at some point, but like I currently don't have a genuine
I think
reason to dislike them.
I think a lot of people just. I think it comes from the fact that they like immediately were good.
Yes.
Like they're not like Seattle where like they're like Seattle's going in the year 5 and they made the playoffs all at once and they're not as good. I think that's where like when you make your Stanley Cup final in your inaugural season, people are gonna hate you. I
Yes.
feel like because you're a new team and that's not supposed to happen.
Yes.
But yes, they won the Pacific. I can't imagine anybody else winning the Pacific this season unless something changes. Um,
Really? You don't think anyone else can shake things up?
like who?
I think the Oilers and the Kings have
Yeah, I was gonna say besides so the Kings finished second. And
only
no,
5 points
don't do that.
behind.
Honestly, though, yeah, but like I don't want another Edmonton Kings series in the first round. So one of them has to either finish first or like be a wild card. I'm not doing that again.
They could
Because if they,
finish first and second.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if they finish one, two or three, you get the same one again.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying the Kings
I
should win
guess.
and the Oilers should get second, and then we don't have to deal with
And
it.
then you deal with the Knights. Okay,
Then
true.
it's a second round.
Yeah, true. For those who don't know, Kings and the Oilers have played each other in the first round for the last 4 years, and the Oilers have won every single series. This year, the Kings had home ice advantage because they finished second in the division, and it literally did not matter because the other 3 series, Edmonton started at home and they still won. Everybody was like, the Kings have home ice advantage, they're going to win. They had a series lead and they blew it, and Edmonton beat them again, and they went to the Stanley Cup final.
That was so painful.
I just feel so
Like,
bad for them. Like,
not that I have any.
crazy stat for the Kings, and this is gonna, if you're a Kings fan, I'm really sorry. They have not won a playoff series since they won the Stanley Cup in 2014, which is whack to me. Like,
That is
it's
insane.
crazy. So I just hope, yeah, for them and the sake that like they don't have to play the Oilers again for the fifth, if it would be the fifth straight year, but I don't know. It's like, yeah. Other things on those teams, just no Anze Kopitar. It's his last season. He is the captain of the Kings. He only has 1 year left on his contract, so that's it. I I think I said this about Fleury last year. I don't like being in that period now where like players we watched like when we were
Yes.
younger are now retiring, and I know that's how it works. I know that's how sport works, but I don't. It's very weird to me to be like you're gonna watch the league without these players that you've watched for 20 years.
Which,
I
okay,
don't like it. I know it's normal, but I don't like it.
that's why I'm not entirely sure if Ovechkin is actually retiring because I think that he is and should, but I'm also like I feel like he would want like a tour.
Well, that's like an official tour or like even I don't know because I feel like the team would if like they might know internally,
No, but I mean like where
but
like
like from everybody.
from other teams where they're
Yeah,
like, thank you for your contribution to hockey. I
true.
also feel like this might be controversial.
Ooh.
I feel like Sid wouldn't, I feel like okay. I feel like Ovechkin would take the Sam Rosen route where like he
Yeah.
tells everyone and it's a big to do. And like not that Sam Rosen was demanding that.
No, but you're on the level that people would do that anyway, and just because and I feel like once you know, it's rude on you not to
Yes.
acknowledge it because
And
you're
then
that kind of a player person. Yeah.
I feel like Sid would take the Joe
Be
Micheletti
like,
route
peace.
where like at the end of the season
I'm
he's like,
done.
by the way, that's my last game. Or like he like they like don't make the playoffs or whatever that season. And so he literally is like, hey, this is gonna be my
Yeah.
last home game. And then everyone's like, oh,
I think I would hate that more.
I would hate it. I would hate
I
it.
like it would be very Sid, but I wouldn't hate it as like
I think
not
that just
knowing
feels
it's
more Sidney
it
Crosby to
does,
do
but I
that.
feel like I don't
Yeah.
know, like not knowing it's actually the last, you know what I mean, the last time.
This is the
Yeah.
last time.
Um, Bob.
Remember I
Adrian
said we were going to
Kempe,
talk about
yeah.
Taylor Swift?
Kempe needs an extension. He's eligible for that in the Kings. And on the Oilers side, Leon's 14 million, which was the highest contract. Well, it will still be for this season.
Yeah.
Kicks in, and McDavid is eligible for a contract extension. And as of this recording, he has not signed said extension.
I
But
highly doubt he's signing something by
no,
tomorrow,
but there were apparently
but
rumors because everybody was like, there's going to be a press conference on Monday and something's happening. And then they were like, actually, it's not happening. That's a rumor. He hasn't signed anything. And I was like, okay, whatever.
he's doing media.
So, but apparently people think that he's going to say that whatever.
He's
So,
making TikToks, Brianna.
no, I saw it. As of right now, he has not signed a contract. Just
But like what do they have on
making it
him
up.
that he is making TikToks?
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's going to come in somewhere.
so the rest of the Pacific Division last season was just sad.
They were like the
Um,
Metro. You had three teams that made the playoffs that we were top three, and then everybody else literally just I really, 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 really felt the worst for the Flames because they missed it by like
yes.
literally a single point, a tiebreaker, and like point wise, we talked about this. If you were in the same 1 to 16, like if
Yeah.
they were doing that, the Flames would have made the playoffs over the Canadiens. Obviously, we're not in that, so they did not make it. Um, so I felt like worse for them because they were actually like worthy of a playoff spot. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Um, so hopefully this year that's different, or at least like it moves a little so they get in there. Yeah, so sorry to the Canucks. They had a bad year, in case you weren't aware. um, and all the drama that happened that's now over, so maybe they don't have that again. And then the bottom three of the Pacific was Ducks, Kraken, Sharks. But the Sharks were at least entertaining to watch. So like even though it's quote unquote bad hockey, there's vibes.
And
I
I
enjoyed
enjoy the
watching them
Kraken.
better. Ooh, I don't watch a lot of them.
When I do watch them when they're on the East Coast, I enjoy
They're
watch.
fun.
Also, we love Jess Campbell. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
That's
I
another
have
team. I'm
nothing
like, I
else to
just wish
say.
they were better, or like that they.
Can we
Also,
just
I go ahead.
can we discuss how Quinn Hughes is the points leader for the Canucks? Like that's wrong. That's bad. Come on.
He always is.
I know, but
Minus
he
like the
shouldn't
last
be.
year, PD had like that 100 point year, 100 year. Yeah.
I know, but he shouldn't be.
Also, you want to know? You know what's so funny? The other day, I saw this thing. I think the NHL sent us a thing at work where it was like the season preview, and there was a board in there about defensemen to record consecutive 90 point seasons. And they had sent it out because Kale can be on that list. I forget the number. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, excuse me, did they just leave out Quinn Hughes? Like shouldn't he be on the list? And then I went to go look it up and I was like, I had convinced myself he had gotten 90 points last season, despite he was hurt for like 25
Yeah.
games, whatever. In my head, I was like, he put up 90 points again. I don't know what these people are talking about. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, never mind. I'm wrong.
New meeting.
I know.
No, that's what I mean is that he was injured for like a quarter of the season and is a defenseman. And so he should not
And
be the
still
points
leads.
leader.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's my
that is
issue.
true. But I feel like that's the Canucks in a nutshell. At least last season.
Yes.
Maybe again.
Hopefully
Someone
they do better.
like what's the thing when you like sage the room? What is that?
Sage the room.
Yeah, like that's what they need to do in the locker room, and then they're like, okay, you're fine. All the bad vibes are gone. You're good.
Yeah.
Um, only thing I can think of for the Ducks that like happened for them is They no longer have John Gibson, and Trevor Zegras is now a Flyer, which I don't think we mentioned
And
in
they have
these.
Chris Kreider.
And they got Chris Carter, yes. They are like Rangers 2.0 again, which is a theme. But
Maybe the Ducks will win.
could you imagine?
I saw in one of my Rangers groups earlier that people were like, so when are the Fire Sullivan posts gonna start coming in? Because the Rangers
Like game
preseason was
one.
rough.
It's gonna be game one.
Probably.
Like first period of game one. But
Fire Sullivan
literally.
is gonna be going throughout the garden on Tuesday.
No, for real. I think that's like it for the Pacific. The Sharks are still the Sharks. We have Celebrini and Smith still. I believe Misa might make the team. He signed his ELC, so he should, I imagine. Um, I that's about
And they have
it.
Graph as well.
Yes.
They have such a
Go get your sleepover bobblehead if you're going to their home opener, which is iconic, although people hate on that, so whatever. I think it's fun.
if you get one and you hate it, you should send it to
Just
us because we would love
I
that.
don't yeah. Can we just split it in half?
No, like if you're going and you know someone else, like first off, send it to Bree, and if you have a second one, send it to me.
Please.
We'll make a PO
Um,
box, and then you guys can send us stuff.
honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think they'll be a little better,
I think this episode's gonna be
but
40 minutes, or the last one was an hour and a half.
I'm so sorry to you
Uh,
guys. Like,
yeah.
what else am I supposed to say? I feel bad, but there's also like I can't sit here and
There's
make
no
stuff
point
up.
in like ragging on them like stats
Yeah,
wise, so I'm just like, yeah, they
no.
have good vibes. So
Who
let's
is
move
their
on to the
goalie now?
Central. Or not.
Hold,
Let's talk about the goalie.
hold on. I want to know who their goalie is because they don't have Georgiev anymore. But who else is their goalie? Roster. Oh, Askarov and Nedeljkovic. Okay, so they got new goalies or one new goalie. Anyway, that's about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot they got Nedeljkovic.
Yeah, me too. See, that's why I'm like, they lost the goalie, but who'd they get? Um, so yeah, that's that. Wish the Pacific the best of luck. Hopefully it's more interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like the only one that was like really challenging anybody last year was the Flames, and it was late. So hopefully they figure that out a little earlier on. You might get that, but otherwise, uh, that's that.
Yeah.
Pacific. This the Central might be a little better. I don't know how much better they are, but I want to say circling back because we aren't really circling back. President's Trophy winner, the Winnipeg Jets, last season, 116 points. They lost in the second round to Dallas. Connor Hellebuyck still cannot play playoff hockey apparently, but he won the Hart and he won the Vezina, which there's a stat about the last goalie to do that, and I can't remember off the top of my head. So they lost Ehlers in free agency. He went to Carolina. Kyle Connor's up for an extension. I think that's pretty much it for them. They're the Winnipeg. They're like that's what I'm saying. Like they're like the same team to me.
They should have done better. They
Yes.
didn't. And it feels like a intense failure every
They're
time.
kind of like but they like keep running it
I feel
back.
like they're
They
like the
don't do
Hurricanes
anything.
of the
Yes,
West, where like they
they
don't
are.
change anything. They have a great regular season.
And they
Uh,
lose.
they lose, and it just like then they
Yeah.
don't change anything, and they're like, good things will get better, and it's like
They're just like,
when?
let's run it back. When you've been running it back the last like how many times and it hasn't worked. So I don't know.
Yo no sé.
What?
I said I don't know in Spanish.
Oh. I didn't hear what you said and I was like, what?
Yo no sé.
Anyway, um, yeah, they're just no hate to Winnipeg, but they're like good every year. Again, same thing. They will be the top three in the Central. I think are the same. Like it's been the top three for like the last 5 seasons. They just rotate. They just take turns. So that being said, Dallas Stars were second. They lost their second in the Central. I'm not making that up. They lost their third straight Western Conference final. Uh, they lost to the
But
Oilers,
they did change something.
and they fired their coach because of said loss in the Western Conference final, which was also controversial because Andre got pulled very early, and then there were comments made that were not, I don't want to say great, but they were very
They
like,
they probably shouldn't have been made.
yeah, not to the public or probably in general, but
It's like list
um,
of things you shouldn't say in the heat of the
this
moment for 1000 Alex. I'll take that. Thank you. Um, and I
that's
think
actually a
that's
really good way of
why,
describing it.
but I think that's why like um sometimes the media doesn't get access to everyone, and
Hmm.
sometimes the PR people should step in before things are said.
Yes, just a
Um,
little.
I still think that he would have gotten fired post loss, but I don't think it wouldn't have, I don't I just it was bad. It was not a
The
good
like
situation.
the way it all happened made it 10 times worse than if it was just like, oh, we lost and now we're letting go of the coach. It was we lost.
Yeah,
Said coach said these things. This happened in the game. All of it was all at once.
all of
So
it bad.
they have a new coach. Pretty much the same team. They lost. I think the only person they like notably lost was Donoff. He's now in New Jersey. Um, they will start the season without Jamie Benn, who had a collapsed lung, which is crazy.
I
Um,
love how someone on Twitter was like, I love how now in hockey you can see upper body injury and not be sure
yeah,
if it's like a broken pinky or a collapsed lung.
literally, it's crazy. Um, Jason Robertson will be an RFA after the season because he only has 1 year left and he's still under the age of 26.
And
And I
Wyatt's
think,
still there.
yes, Wyatt's signed until 2030.
Yeah,
It's
which is good
crazy.
for
They'll have
them.
Heiskanen back healthy for the full season, hopefully. Um, Thomas Harley
They,
will be an RFA after this year. So,
I think
yeah,
the Stars are my pick to win the division.
which would make sense. Again, they were only, never mind. They were 10 points behind last year of Winnipeg, but like if Winnipeg was like just slightly less impressive, it would have been a closer race, I
Winnipeg just
guess.
had a really good stretch last year,
Yeah.
so
I think, didn't they win it 2 years ago? Well, now it would be 2 years ago.
the Stars,
Maybe. Yeah.
I think so.
Like in 24. They did. That was by 3 points over the Jets.
I think that
Um,
the thing that's really annoying for me is that when people are like, like the whole like name who won the Central Division 5 years ago, and I'm like, what was 5 years
fun fact.
ago?
Wait, fun fact.
Because I'll
There
tell
was
you
no Central
2015.
Division. Okay, true. But there was no Central Division 5 years ago because that was the COVID system, the rerouted like the Canadian one. So there was
Yes,
no Central
but in
Division.
my head, I would be telling you first off,
That yeah, 2015 still feels like it was 5 years ago because
but
I'm
also
we're still the
five
COVID.
years ago, do you mean 5 seasons ago or like literally 5 years ago? Or in my head, do you mean 2015?
It's true. That is valid.
And or do you mean 1995? Because that is,
Which one?
I don't know why, but unfortunately, as a post 2000s baby, my brain still works in the idea that like 1990 was 10 years ago,
I'm the same way.
which is
Someone
so wrong because I wasn't even born in 2000 and like 1990 was never 10 years ago for me. It would make sense if I thought
But I think
1990
like
was like 20 years ago,
no, but like
but
even
no.
in my head when I'm like I think of 2010 and I was like, oh yeah, like I was 10 in 2000. That's a favorite thing about being born in 2000 is that your birthday, like your age is always the same year as the
No,
year.
I like my little
But
-1. I get it.
my like when I think of 2010 and somebody was like, yeah, that's 15 years ago. I'm like, no, that was like 5 years ago. What are you talking about? And
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh my God, we're like this close to 2030. So yes, I totally understand that. But my first thought was like, there's actually not a central division in 2021 because there wasn't.
My
So
mother and
own
I
up
were
on that.
talking about buying clothes for the kids, and one of the boys was asking for like big camo pants and a bomber jacket. And my mom and I were like, oh my God, Y2K is so back.
No.
It's so
Oh my God.
bad.
I saw I used to love them when I was like little in like middle school. The shawl that you just like put over your head and like it's like a I was so into them in like sixth grade, and I was like, why
Yes.
are they making a comeback? What
I
is
had
happening?
so many of them.
Me too. Anyway, tangent.
I looked like an American Girl doll all the time.
Yes, that. But that's literally that. Honestly, they'll bring it back. I'll take that making a comeback. So it's fine. Moving on.
Yeah, sorry.
We're slowly getting through this. Um, third place were the Abs. They all again 102 points. They lost first round to Dallas. I don't want to
That
say
was
it was probably the
the
most
most
memorable series.
that
Like
was
that
the
was
most
better than the Stanley Cup final to me. I'm so
No,
sorry
it
to the
absolutely was.
for reference, if you did not know or you're just catching up, the Avs had a player by the name of Mikko Rantanen who they drafted in 2015. He played his entire career in Colorado up until January of this year. I believe it was January. He was traded to Carolina, hated it in Carolina, and then was traded from Carolina to the Stars. And the first round matchup for the Colorado was Colorado Dallas. And so they were facing Mikko in the first round. Also of note, the Avs got their captain back, Gabe Landeskog, who has not played, well, had not played since they literally won the cup. He had, I always messed it up, a really crazy, never done before knee surgery because he got sliced by a skate literally 5 years ago.
Bye.
Long story short, yeah, Cale Makar. Fun fact. Go watch the bubble video because they were in the bubble for it. But so he made his return, and Mikko just like literally took over the series, but had a third period game seven hat trick. It was crazy. Like I'm not even exaggerating as somebody who watches the Avs. Like that series was just better than
Yes,
like literally all of the rest of the playoffs. And I mean that in the nicest way because it was actually exciting.
it
And there
was.
was a lot going on, like at all
Um,
times.
sorry, a brief interruption.
Go ahead.
I like forgot today. It was October 5th. So happy 25th birthday to Gilmore Girls.
Woo!
I like forgot that was today.
It's such a random like, hey guys.
I just saw it
That's a
on,
valid note. That's a valid note for
yeah.
us though.
No,
That
it
fits
is.
here.
Which also,
Um,
so no one commented this, but last week's episode was a Gilmore Girls reference.
was it?
Yeah, it was the episode title for last week was One's Got Points and the Other One
Oh
Dies.
yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I noticed that.
And the
I thought you
Gilmore
meant something they
Girls
said in it.
episode is One's Got Class and the Other One Dies, but like DYES.
Yeah. That's smart on your part. I do enjoy that.
Sometimes I have good thoughts with my brain of like, oh, we could make this like a pop culture reference. And I was like,
True.
how do I not
I try
make
and do
this a
that in,
boring episode
yeah,
title? I'm gonna have to come up with something for this. It's gonna
that's
be
valid. We could do
difficult.
it. We could do it.
Trying.
Um,
We
yeah,
could move on from the abs.
that's it. They have Nathan McKinnon and Cam Makar. Nate just is up for a contract extension, and I guess he may not stay there, which would be crazy. And that's it,
Yeah.
really. They just resigned a bunch of people, and now they have Brent Burns, which is wild to me,
Yes.
but that's about it. So,
Um, we talked about the Wild.
yeah.
They also made the playoffs, shockingly. Matt Boldy is a good player for them. Kaprizov will be good this season if he stays healthy. That's it.
Brock
That's all I have to
Faber,
say. Yeah, Faber, forgot about
yeah.
him. Sorry.
They just signed Gustafson to an extension because now they no longer have Marc-Andre Fleury. Cue the
Yeah.
tears. They'll, and I mean this in the nicest way. The Wild are a team that are so boring
Yes.
95% of the time, except for the few games that are like really, really exciting, but they're so rare that I like kind of forget. I like tune out.
No, and that's
And
the
I
rest
that's
of this
really
division
bad.
for me as well. I like
Yeah.
don't pay attention.
This is the funniest thing. I think it was like literally, it wasn't even this season. I think it was last season. If you like asked me to recall a Wild game, the last one I remember was they were playing the Canucks. It had to have been last season, and there was three hat tricks in the game, and I was like crazy. It was so crazy because like whatever, who has three hat tricks from like both like two different players and three different players in both teams, but that was really like 2 seasons ago now. So, but love that for them. I'm sure they'll make the playoffs again because I think they're always just good enough to skirt in. But again, the top three in this division, I feel like they just literally mix and swap. So
Yeah.
it's more like you're fighting for your wild card spots. The last four,
I'm literally
we have.
being bored to tears and
I'm
yawning.
so sorry. The St. Louis Blues made the playoffs. That was also a really exciting one. They lost in 7 games to Winnipeg. That also required overtime in Game 7. So
That
that
was
one
a
was a good
very
one.
unexpectedly fun
Yes.
series.
Why were all the first round series in Central the best out of all the playoffs? That
And I
could have
also
been
think the only thing I have to say about them is that I think
the
Montgomery is a
Blues.
good fit for them. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. That's like all I
their
have.
turnaround last season was crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Which I was kind of hoping for like a repeat of like we're gonna turn around, we're gonna go, we're gonna win the cup because
yeah.
it would have been like a good story, but
They were so close though. Like if they had kept going in the playoffs, it would have been like literally copy and pasted
yeah,
almost.
but I
They
don't know if
weren't
they
dead
would
last,
have
but
beat
no, they probably
Dallas
wouldn't.
or Colorado, whoever that second
But
round was.
I think they'll be a good team. I think they've at least kind of rounded it out. But yeah, again, I'm so sorry. One of my coworkers is a big Blues fan, so I hear about them all the time and I watch them all the time. But I have no stake in the Blues. I actually don't enjoy them because of the abs and past playoff things. So I'm not a
Understandable.
fan of certain players on the Blues and them as a team. But
You
yeah,
would think I would like the blues considering like how much music is a part of my life.
I love the also their new
I like
jerseys
the
are fire.
rebrand. I like the
They're
rebrand.
so good. Like I'm in love with them.
It if you haven't like if you've only seen the jerseys and haven't seen like the rest of their like brand
No, it's
marks and
sick.
whatever,
Yeah.
I would recommend looking into it because it was like very intentional. And I
And I love
do
when teams
appreciate
make
it.
it like there's actually like I
Thought
don't want to say
behind it.
detail behind it, but like it's not just a random like, hey, look at this. Like there's actually reasoning.
Yeah.
So yeah, the jerseys look good, but the rest of it is very, very well thought out
Yes.
and smart. Um, I wrote Utah Hockey Club, and they're not called that anymore. The Utah Mammoth finished. What number is this? Six. Yeah, sixth in the Central. I also not shamelessly, selfishly, I probably say shameless. Um, I just wanted them to make the playoffs in their first
Yes.
season. I thought that would have been sick, so I was kind of being like, "Go Utah, go Utah." They did not, unfortunately. Their jerseys, I saw them in person at the NHL store the other day. I need one. Not that I'm rooting for them, but they look
Yeah.
so good. They look
No,
so
I
good.
saw them at Fanatics Fest.
I'm obsessed. Although
They're
I still don't
very
like
good.
the, I don't, I wish the Utah was not on the away one, like the diagonal Utah.
Yeah, I wish it was the same
But the
jersey, but
Mammoth,
whatever.
yeah, but it's very, very, very good. They renovated Delta Center, so now you can see the goals from all
Yes.
sides. Although it's literally like this. Did you see the picture of what it looks like
No, I
sitting there
haven't
from?
seen the
It's
updates.
literally like
So it's
it's
Nassau
just straight up.
Coliseum. Got it.
Yes, it's like if you fall down the stairs, you're ending up on the ice. It's I'm dead serious. Which
I know I need to see it because
I'll send you it. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
where are you
I
sending
literally
it? What app?
I'm gonna copy the tweet to text it to you,
Okay.
just because it's easier. I love that for them because when you sat on like if you sat behind the net last season, you literally could not see anything that happened below you, and they purposely renovated it so you could see it. But now it looks like you're literally going to fall out of the sky. But that's that. They got new jerseys. Their arena was renovated. I think their biggest offseason, if we're calling it that, they got JJ Paterka.
So yeah, it's Nassau
Do you see?
Coliseum.
But like, I'm terrified. Like, can I? Is this gonna come up on the screen? Probably not.
We can
It's a
like
little.
retweet it to the
Yes, it's a little terrifying. Like, if you're scared of heights, I would not recommend sitting up there. Please pick a lower
Where
bowl seat.
is there only two bowls for them?
Yeah.
Okay, because at first I was like, wow, can you just not
No,
see the
like they
second
had
bowl?
to. No, no, there's only two. But they had to like move whatever was below it to make them. It's probably why it looks like that because whatever was there is not there anymore. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, that's steep.
it's if you slip, you're on the ice. You're playing defense or trying to score
You're
goals.
in the
That's what's
goal,
happening.
actually.
You are in the game if you fall off those stairs.
You're the new puck.
Um,
Congratulations.
get ready. Could you imagine it's a game day experience? You can just slide down the stairs onto the ice mid play. Get ready. They'll throw a stick on you as you
That's like
come
their
down.
intermission game. They set up like a really big slide and they're like, three, two, one, go. It's a race. Go,
Please.
go, 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 go.
You know how like the knights have like the castle in them? They should just literally set up slides on each like angle of the thing. Yeah, they have Paterka now. I like watching Logan Cooley play, Dylan Gunther. They still
Yeah.
have Clayton Keller. I think they're just, I don't want to say loaded, but I think it'll all just click eventually. And I'm hoping it's this year and they make the playoffs. Again, if you're new here, we can't call them the same franchise because they're not. But a lot of the players who are on this roster are holdovers from the Arizona Coyotes because the franchise became defunct in Arizona and the roster at that time had gone to the new ownership, which is in Utah.
Yes.
So a lot of the draft picks that are like currently playing were drafted by the Coyotes or they had previously played for the Coyotes. So I feel again the like good side of me wants to be like those players haven't ever, if they have played in the playoffs, it's been a while. I don't think they have. Um, but I think they're very good, and I think they'll be pushing for a playoff spot. Again,
They
the
very
Central
much
is just
have a
the
lot of
worst.
potential. It's just
Yeah,
going to be hard for them to get there.
yeah. And again, when you're in a division with like five other good teams, it's very
Yeah.
hard. But that's them. Your
Well,
bottom two, but
because I was going to say, and it's hard because like the Predators should be a good team.
yeah, very true.
I would love to know what happened with them last year because when you looked at their roster, you were like, wow, they're going to win it
They
all.
spent so much money, and they were
Bottom two.
not good. Not good, not good, not good. Um, I also so yes, we're talking they finished seventh in the division. People last offseason, like 2024 offseason, were like, here's your new cup contender, guys. They're gonna win the cup. They signed Jonathan Marchessault from Vegas, Brady Shea from Hurricanes, and Steven Stamkos from the Lightning. They
Yep.
spent like over $100 million.
17 million, seven, like,
Yes.
it's
It
so,
was a It was a not why did I say 100 million? What am I talking about? Oh, I mean like contract, whole contract wise, but
oh, yeah.
it was a lot of money for all three of them and they sucked. They lost a lot of games. um, I think they were also without Yossi for some time, which that's probably why their defense wasn't great. But
But they
pending
went
and
from like,
Saros wasn't UC Saros that you'd
but,
expect.
but they
But
had a, like a Bruins season where they went from like a pretty
really,
strong
yeah,
playoff team one year to absolutely flailing the
bad.
next.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's rough. And then the Blackhawks exist.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to Connor Bedard. Although
Like at
this is another
least
thing that throws me.
Macklin has fun.
Yes. And he has help. Like he has friends. They have gotten
Yeah.
him no friends. And if they have friends for Connor Bedard, they send them down. They don't even let them play
Well, he has
with
Frank.
yes, now. Um that's what they did in the offseason. Frank, we talked about Nazar, but he signed a what was it?
I don't remember.
He only played 56 games and he got paid a lot of money, in
Yeah.
short. Crazy Bedard's in his last year of his ELC, which is literally mind-boggling to me. I remember watching him play junior hockey, and that was I feel like that was yesterday.
Yeah.
So they either will have to sign him to an extension
Which
during the year or in the off season. Otherwise, he'll be an RFA, and
can I
we know what happens. Go
can I
ahead.
ask a question?
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people on Twitter being like, I can't believe that the NHL Network is streaming an NCAA game. Like,
I saw
they've
so many
never
tweets
done this
where
before. And I was like,
that's a lie.
they've definitely done this before. So I wanted to ask you
We
because I'm like, you definitely would know more than me, but I'm pretty
yes,
sure they've not.
I didn't do any last. Well, this season we really didn't because Schaefer was our again. He only played what like 17 games, something like that. He got hurt.
Yeah.
Year before
But
I
also, there wasn't
watched.
a clear number one this year, I would
Yes,
argue.
I watched plenty of BU games at work because we knew Macklin was there. And it was
But they
BU and
haven't
BC at that point.
streamed. Did
No,
they stream
we did a couple of the I think the first couple BU games he played in, and then the year before when Bedard was, we did
so
like in
many?
the playoffs for him. I every single game I was watching of that of him on that team that year
Yeah.
until they lost in the playoffs. Um, it was not as bad for Celebrini, which I arguably should have I feel like should have been the opposite way. But we do that.
Yeah.
And I also
I think
think,
it might be the first time that the NCAA has given the rights
yeah,
to the
and I
broadcast
also
to
think, yes,
NHL,
because
but like,
they're so strict with
yes.
like what you can show that's not whatever.
But like the
But I also
NHL
think this is one
Network
of those
doesn't
things.
ignore the first round picks, guys.
No,
Like
I
this
was
is
gonna
a
say,
very
like,
regular thing.
I know I had saw a tweet last night. They're like, "Oh my God, he's just like a college kid. Like, why are we talking about him?" I'm like, "But like in a year when all you people like when he goes first overall, you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, why is nobody talking about him?" So like that's why like what do you mean? That's why they make these lists so you know about these things. Like that's why you knew Celebrini was playing at BU before he was drafted. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But yes, that's what you play for if you like Chicago or the Sharks. That's what you get when you um
I
get in the
just
lottery for the first overall pick.
yeah.
Um,
I
which
just feel like
the so
Chicago
Chicago
shouldn't
have
be
had one of
allowed
them.
to get another first overall
I think
pick
they've
until they like do something with it.
no, they haven't had two. They've only had one. The limit is like 1 in 2 and 5 years
I
or
just don't
something.
think they should be allowed to get any top
I
10
know.
picks until they start doing
Pfft,
it.
yeah, but they're so bad. They always get a top 10
I
pick.
know. But like they don't do anything with them.
Be like, sorry, until you like actually do something with them, you
Well,
can get the first
I
of
still
the second
think that
round.
the NHL should adopt the PWHL rule where like once you're eliminated from the playoffs, you start accruing
The
points and then
golden,
whoever has
yeah.
the number one amount of points, you get the
You
first
would think
overall.
because
This way you can't tank.
I talked about that too. I talked about it. I think I'd mentioned it at work, but we do it all the time where the Ducks, the 2 years that they were the 2 years that they almost won the lottery, um they were like they had not they had the worst record, but like again, for if you don't know the draft lottery, like the bottom 16 teams, right? Yeah, because if you don't make the playoffs, you all get little ping pong balls that get put in a thing, and then whoever's ping pong ball comes out is who wins the first overall draft pick. So even if you have the worst record and you finish dead last, you may not get that pick. It's just literally chance.
Yeah.
But we were going over this the year Bedard got drafted because the Ducks, I think, were the worst that season, and they lost out on Bedard. They got the second round, second overall pick, the second or third? No, second, because Fantilli was third. So they got second in 2023. Talking, I know it's in my head. The last time they missed out on a lottery like that was Sid's draft. They got number two when they should have gotten number one. So you would think that would make more sense where the literal worst team gets it, but they don't do that. Also, I feel like they don't do that because they want to be able to be like, you have to watch the draft lottery to see who gets it, but then people think it's rigged because one team will get it over another and, you know. But yes, that's that. Again, the West is so boring. Mine is like
Yes.
5 teams. So,
Did you
but
start reading anything new this week? Because I did.
no,
I
I'm
haven't
still reading the same
finished
book.
anything, but I did start a new book.
I started a new audiobook, but I'm almost done with the book I'm reading, but I'm still reading it.
So
I'm
you
getting to the
started a
good
new
part
book
though.
then. What's your new audiobook, bitch? That's what I meant. I started a new audiobook.
Oh,
It's
what was it
called
then?
it's called If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia.
I've heard such good things about it and I need to read it. It's
It's
also a very fall-y book,
yes, it's
fall
very
themed, and it's set in the 90s, right? Like it's like a 90s
yes, it's
rom-com.
like a
Yeah.
90s rom-com in a book and it's very fall and I am currently
I've
pissed the
seen
fuck off because all I
oh,
want to do
is read it.
is make like a pumpkin chai and sit in my house with a cute little sweater on and watch When
Is it
Harry
also
Met
like 80
Sally.
degrees by
And it's
you?
80
Yeah.
degrees.
I was gonna say
I'm
I'm like
so
sweating.
mad about it. We went to the football game for my brother yesterday and I was literally I got sunburnt. I got sunburnt and I
Yeah,
was
it's
sweating my
terrible.
ass off and I was like,
Like
this
why is
is
it 85
horrendous.
in
It's
October?
October.
Yep. I started the very secret society of irregular witches,
Okay.
which is a very fall one. I've had it on my TBR forever, but it's very like cozy
Slay.
Halloween fall vibe. So I haven't listened to it in a while, but not in a while, like since last week, but it's very good so far.
Yeah, I
And
don't
I'm
think I'm
enjoying it.
driving to the Devil's Home opener. I think I'm taking the train, which is kind of scary.
You could
Um,
no. You still listen to it. Well, I don't know.
I
Are
know,
you
but I
like a
typically read. I feel like with
okay, I was gonna say, are you
audiobooks,
like a listen when you're doing other things? I only listen when I drive. Like I don't listen to them when I'm at the gym. It's just a drive.
no, I listen to like podcasts when I'm like cleaning and
Smart.
stuff. I think I feel like I miss too much if I'm listening to a book. If I
Yeah.
really, really want to finish a book that I'm listening to, I will color.
Ooh, wait, that's smart.
That's like the only thing that
I
I
like
can
that.
do that keeps me,
Like engaged, but like not
yes.
distracted. That makes sense. I like that actually.
I feel like the ability to like go on my phone and do other things when I'm listening to
Oh
an
yeah.
audiobook is too high. That's why I do
Yeah.
podcasts.
I want to
Um,
do, you're gonna laugh at me because like when do I have time for this? But you know the people who make like season blankets for like their team. I don't know how to
yes.
crochet. I know how to knit. And I want to do one for the abs because I like the color scheme's nice, which would require me to knit 82 squares and do it in a timely manner of like what happens on each
You
game.
don't have to do it in a timely manner at all. I know people
No,
who are
but
still
I
finishing their
like,
temperature blankets from 2023.
oh my God. Yeah, but it's cute to be I don't know. So
It
I'm
is
like
cute,
I'm
but
on the fence of doing it, which I probably will anyway, but that's
that
something
that's gonna be
like
the poll for this week is should Brianna make
I want to do it so
do
bad.
it? Then do it.
Um, but like I have to if I do that, I can't watch. I've learned I can't like watch TV when doing that because I don't focus enough on either thing. But like listening to books while I'm like knitting because my hands are busy is like perfect because I'm focusing, but I'm also focusing on what I'm hearing, so it works.
I
So I
love
get the
that.
coloring thing.
One of my favorite things to do if I'm feeling like very, 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 very bad about everything in my life, I put on either an old Disney movie like the
Easy, yeah.
Aristocats or something,
Yeah.
or I'll put on Bluey
I love Bluey.
and I will
That's a perfect
crochet.
choice.
And I will not crochet anything. I will crochet a
Just
single
lines.
line
I love
and then
that.
I will frog the whole thing.
I love it.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to crochet. I have a crochet kit of like a little, it's like a crochet Harry sitting in a box at home because I don't know how to crochet. Although it's supposed to teach me, but I have not done it yet. So,
Did you say what book you're reading? What audiobook you started?
yeah, the very secret.
Yes, you did. Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
I'm still reading the All Roads Lead Here, but I'm like 100 pages left. And the
I
slow burn is just hitting like the very good slow burn part. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna finish it 'cause I'm reading
I
the-
I am so close to being done with a book that I'm reading that is causing an
Is it
insane
the
amount
Elsie
of
Silver one?
yes, that is
Oh
causing
my
an
God,
insane
we're
amount of mental
still
havoc on my brain. But I'm so close to the end, but I feel like they're gonna break up and I'm like, we're so close to the
no.
end. What do you
How many pages are
mean?
left? Like,
Probably
is it like
enough for them to
literally?
break up and no, there's
Oh,
I'll show you. Like
I'm a not a. Oh yeah, it's enough.
I know it's enough, but it doesn't feel
That's
like enough
enough.
because they
I
just
know.
got I hate a third act breakup when they like just got together. I'm like,
I
guys.
just don't like any of them. Well, I like them in. There's like
I think
very
that they
small
have a purpose sometimes, but he like
sometimes, but
he
the
has
useless
like
ones, I'm like, don't do that.
I'm on his chapter, which so possible spoilers for photo finish, but he is like because he's from the part of the point is that he's from the city and she's from the country.
Yes.
And
Okay.
so we're at the point where he's like starting to think about moving back to the city.
Oh, like the Hallmark movie when like,
Yes.
no, I have to go back.
And I'm
Okay.
like, you fucking bitch, you just got together. What do you mean?
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's where I'm at.
But once
Um,
it's done, it's done.
yeah, and then I can move on to it. Then I think I'm
Another
gonna
book.
put my Elsie Silver books down for a minute. I'm gonna go full fall because I love her and I love our cowboy romances, but I would like to read all of the I'll start my cowboy romances back up in the winter when I'm like depressed,
Okay, smart.
but I want to like fully and I want to do my fall. I want to do my fall properly. I
Yeah,
still
I
haven't
feel that.
decorated. I feel like
You
I
still have
am
time. November still
I
counts as a fall
know,
month.
I know, but I want my Halloween decorations up and I need to like
Halloween.
I'm very behind in like my whole life right now, if you haven't noticed.
I also feel like time is fake because I also like
I'm like, what the fuck do you mean it's October?
yeah, and I was telling somebody the other day that I was working last night. I was working the Penn State game and then one of my friends was like, "Yeah, like the season starts in like 2 days." I'm like, "Yeah, right.
What do you mean?
What when did we get here?"
I don't
Like,
know.
what?
That's everyone at work
So,
was like, how was your off season? And I was like, it didn't feel like an off season. Like I
no, literally. It's
where'd it
crazy.
go?
But we're back. We're back.
We're back. Next week we'll
So,
have actual talkie to actual
real
we'll have
hockey.
actual hockey to talk about.
Whoop whoop. Yeah,
Yay.
we're so excited.
but that's it. I think I'm gonna go finish my book. So see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.